This chicken is seasoned and cooked to perfection. This is smothered chicken breast. So first is I have 3 chicken breasts, and if you see they're quite big and thick, and what I will do is I will have to cut this into half horizontally. So it's thinner now and it's easy to cook. This kind of dish can also be done with pork chops if you prefer that than chicken. Then thinly cut these mushrooms, and this is 250 grams in total. If you love mushrooms, you can also put a little bit more. I don't know about you, but I just love the flavor of the mushrooms when it's blended in a sauce. Then mince 3 cloves of garlic. If you notice when you put garlic in a dish, the magic happens. It gives so much aroma in it that brings out the best taste. Then finally chop white onion. This is also one key ingredient to a good dish. Then next is get a bowl, add a half cup of flour, all-purpose flour is good. Then add a teaspoon of onion powder, a teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of salt, and a teaspoon of black pepper. Then mix it together so all of the ingredients are well incorporated. Then in a pan, add around 2 to 4 tablespoons of olive oil or regular oil will do. Then add a teaspoon of butter into it. Set fire to medium-high at this point, and while waiting for it to get hot, get a chicken and dredge each piece in the flour, making sure it's fully coated. Then shake off the excess flour and cook it in the pan. I didn't season the meat because the seasoning comes from the coat, that's why I prefer a thin cut as well, so the flavors will easily penetrate within. I'll cook the chicken until it's nicely browned on both sides. This brown color from the flour will definitely add flavor to the sauce later. I suggest you take out your chicken from the fridge about 30 minutes before cooking, so it will be at room temperature because it cooks easier and thorough. My chicken is not at room temperature, so I'll cook this a little bit more to make sure it's not raw. Okay, I believe this is good now. Then I'll set it aside first. Then in another pan, add 2 to 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Then once it's hot, saute the onions. Wait until it's soft and translucent. Then add the mushrooms. If you noticed, mushrooms are soaking the oil, but just leave it as is for now because once it's getting softer, the moist will eventually come out, and if you feel you want to add a little bit more oil, you can do so. While the mushroom is cooking, I'll quickly chop fresh thyme around this amount. This will yield about 2 tablespoons, which is exactly what we need. Okay, this time mushrooms are getting soft now. Then time to add the minced garlic and the thyme. Mix it together until the garlic releases its flavor. Then add 1 tablespoon of tomato paste. Continue mixing it about 1 to 2 minutes in a medium-low heat, enough for the paste to be cooked, thus releases its flavor. Then add chicken broth, or in my case I'm using water. This is about 300 ml, and then I'll just have to add 1 chicken broth cube and bring it to a simmer first. Now if you see the sauce, the consistency is perfect for me. I don't need to thicken it, so I won't add any binder at all. But if you like it to be thicker, you can put some excess flour earlier, little by little, until you get your preferred consistency. Then next is add 3 to 4 tablespoons of heavy cream. Stir it around and adjust the taste. I would like to add a little bit salt and pepper, but not much, as the coat of the chicken is salted already and it's still yet to be blended. I'm good with the taste now. Then put the meat back. Allow the chicken to absorb the flavor of the sauce. At the same time, the meat's flavor will also be mixed into the sauce, and that will make it even more flavorful. Cover the chicken all over with the sauce, and after 2 minutes, make the final adjustment on the sauce. The cream mixed with the sweet and a little bit sour tomato paste with all the aroma from all other ingredients is so good. This sauce is a perfect pair to rice. Meat is tender and well cooked. I hope you enjoy and see you in the next video.